Welcome back, everyone, to Speed Souls Charity Marathon 2020. And guess what? Back-to-back content with Milt. We have Demon Souls right now, any percent, 60 FPS emulator, and the magic route. Milt, take it away and introduce this route to us.
Let's go! We're gonna do it on the go. So the first thing we're gonna do is, skip the tutorial, which is a really nice feature of Demon Souls. No doing a side note or anything like that. So this game is the newest game from Software. It got released on PC last year. Finally, I don't know why. It has like this very retro look to it, but it's it's a 2019 release. Out of joking, the emulator managed to get this game running at 6 FPS last year, and it was bloody great because I cannot play games at 30 FPS. I actually get heavy headaches, and I wanted to play Demon Souls for the longest time. So it's been a blessing and a big shout out to the team of RPCS3 to make this possible. Also on Speed Souls we have a category now for the emulator. Not many people running so far. We have only 4 or 5, so this is also an invitation to join it up. If you notice, the game looks extremely smooth. It's just amazing. And we're gonna do the magic route because there's a few things that we cannot do at 6 FPS. Now, the emulator also runs at 30 FPS, so if you want to do that, you can. If you want to run it normally, you can do all the glitches, the game behaves the same. 6 FPS doesn't change anything for the normal gameplay. You can do the entire run, and you will not notice a thing. The only things that we're gonna have issues for speedrunning, it's a few skips that require you to run off a ledge. What happens is that momentum gets calculated per frame, so you do lose a bit of distance. So that missing that tiny bit of distance forward is gonna make it so major skips cannot be done. 3-1 ladder skip, the 2-1 armor spider skip, which is really cool and it saves a ton of time, cannot be done. So for these restrictions, the magic route makes much more sense. Also, magic is extremely OP, so we have a good time with this. The game is very different than other Souls game in the sense that it's just, well, it feels old. It does have like some jankiness to it. A lot of the boss fights are extremely sketchy, not because the boss fights are actually hard, but because the AI is really messy. The more notable ones are Flame Lurker, Dragon God, a land, and I think that's pretty much it. The game does feel slow though because of the... Oops, don't want to die here. Because of the 2x that we just played.
I was just about to say, shouldn't it take you like a minute to use the 1x?
This does look a bit slow, so I hope it doesn't end up going badly. But I'm gonna try to be safer than usual, just like pitch out a bit. I don't know if it's necessary, but yeah, like right here, I think I want to quit out, but well, if I die here, it's not a big deal. We're gonna be very careful since we don't want to go overestimate or anything silly like that. Oops, store roll, fantastic feature of all Souls game. Every single Souls game has that lovely feature in there. Yeah, the gravity, it's like, I'm pretty sure that's on the lore that we are on the moon actually, and that's why you fall so slow. Might be a thing or not, I have to ask the experts. This was not so bad. So we start with the Magician. It's like Fire Toss is gonna help a lot at the beginning to get increase our damage a bit. And 1-1 you have to do it first, and after 1-1 you have to go. I mean, I can go and do Tower Knight, but I'm not gonna do any damage there, absolutely any damage. And So you want to go. This is at the point where the game opens up. You can go whatever you want, and all archstones open as soon as I talk to the monumental, which is like an NPC that's at the top. I think this is very often a thing that people miss because it's just like a tiny bit of dialogue, and it's like, yeah, just go up, and then you forget about it, and then you don't know where to continue. So we're just gonna talk to the monumental, and then we'll open up where we need to go.
I have to really help myself to not commentate over your run here.
No, just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. If you want to say anything.
I don't know if I know the magic route very well, but no,
Yeah.
it just really takes me back to doing the run with Birdo.
Yeah, you know a lot of the Demon Souls, so just go over if you want to explain anything.
Yeah, I'll see where I can contribute.
So these are proto bone wheels. This is where bone wheels come from. I would say these guys are worse. At 6 FPS they can hit you slightly early as well. We're thinking that might be an issue for some way that you have to dodge them. So I'm trying to... That I need to avoid. So this is really bad. I'm gonna die. Dang it. The major problem here is that hit. That hit I got, it slows you down. This cycle is not ultra precise, but it's basically based on you staying on the move all the time. So now I have less health. The thing is, like, normally, if you do it right, you just don't get hit whatsoever. So I want that skeleton to get stuck on that corner. Then I want to lure this one a bit. That's exactly what I want. And then you slow down a bit there to slow that one, then slow down again, dodge that one. Yeah, see, this is how normally goes. But because I got that one attack that hit me, it was a bit unfortunate. Slowed me down a tiny bit, and that was enough to break the cycle and just like make a mess. Now we're fine. Just a bit of a time loss, but nothing major. Now, quitting out, it's faster because you need less inputs than reloading the profile. If you're wondering why I quit instead of reloading the profile. If I loaded the profile there, I would have been hit in the middle of the fog gate animation. I think I would have survived, but I'd rather not run the risk. So I'm gonna try to do things mostly for RTA, which means like reloading or just go normally. But if I'm in danger, I'm probably gonna end up quitting out instead. That roll there, it's a bit tighter at 6 FPS, but it's still very nicely done. It's not really an issue. This skips a huge part of the level. It's mostly running. It's not like you're skipping enemies. You can run past everything that's on the other side, but you will save quite a bit of time this way.
The fact that you first tried that 60 FPS skip is really impressive, because that one's a lot harder than 30 FPS.
So now this guy, the actual boss is like a little bird on top. So with Flame Toes, this is a lot easier, as we can just go straight for that. Just have to be careful of not getting hit while we're mid-animation. Ideally you want the rocks to fall on him, like the debris from the bricks, but it doesn't happen. Oh, wait. I should play it safe. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna get this. I forgot this is a marathon, so cannot reset. We're gonna take that and do it in case. There are some places that you need to be human, because when you die, you just saw I lost half of my health. So that's gonna affect the setups for extra damage. And you don't want to lose those. So this is the Duke glitch. What we do is basically store an eggshell binding, which is the equivalent of it's the equivalent of the dark sign on the Souls games. So we store the usage, and then we deposit something, and then basically it underflows, and then of depositing 1, we're depositing 1024. So we're gonna do that for this soul as well. So then we can pick them up, and then you're gonna see 1023, 1023. The extra one goes into my inventory. When I pick them up, it goes back to normally the normal 99. But this is super nice for Demon Souls because it has a really obnoxious upgrade system. So even if you're playing casually, on your second playthrough, you are gonna be using this. So you can make new builds if you like to play PvP or just to try different things. The upgrade system is just terrible on Demon Souls. It's just so bad. And now we head for Latria. Latria, two things for this particular run. In general, you want to do Latria early because you have the equivalent of RTSR, the Clever Rat Ring here. That it's the base for all speedruns. Just get the massive damage boost and basically make everything faster. But you also get your spells here. There's like 2 enemy souls that are gonna be the base for our all the damage that we're gonna do. Soul Ray, which will be the Soul Spear and Dark Souls, and the Homing Soul Mass, which is pretty much the same spell on the Soul Skips. The only problem with Soul Mass, it's on Demon Souls. It can trigger further away than it can actually hit things. So when you're starting, it gets a bit tricky. But besides that, it works the exact same way. The only thing I hope I don't have my splits up, and I hope I don't forget where to go, because I don't have the best memory.
It's okay. We'll find a way to remind you what to do next. While we have a moment, do you mind if I remind everyone why we're here?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, we're here to fundraise for Save the Children. And if you guys are not familiar with Save the Children, they are an organization that operates in 120 countries, including developed countries. They ensure that children get a voice for themselves, a right to education, and protection from harm. To date, Save the Children has helped impact over 1 billion children's lives. And if you guys do choose to donate, you can actually put your money towards an incentive as well. Right now, the one that you should be thinking about is Dark Souls 2, all achievements. We have 2 runners racing Dark Souls 2 all achievements, Brood and Red. And if you guys would like to see either of them suffer, you get to make them fight Ancient Dragon. Right now, Brood is in the lead with $128 and Red at 51, but maybe we can, I don't know, make this a little bit close, make them shake in their boots. It'd be really cool. So yeah, please keep those donations coming.
So this is the thing that we have to do at the 60 FPS run. We cannot do the lateral escape, which is super cool. It's a shame that we cannot do it. And we have to run Latria normally. This adds something like 2.5 minutes. It doesn't look that bad, but with all the door animations, and it ends up adding up. So this is definitely slower than on real hardware because of the lack of skips. But besides that, we're good.
I'm really sad Latria skip is not a part of this.
I was looking forward to that one. That's one of my favorite skips here.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
But I guess you have to run this at 60 FPS, so
I can. Yeah, I physically can. I get nauseous. I get headaches. I can't play games at lower frame rate. Bit of a shame. So there's a bunch of skips. There's one thing about Demon Souls that it looks that I only noticed when I started running myself. There's a lot of things that look extremely comfy. Like for example, that skip that I just did with the arrows getting hit a certain amount of time. It's no hard, but it's tricky in the sense that when you're still running, you're doing the same thing. You say, okay, so they just run, they roll, and pick up the item, and then the toggle escape at the end. And then you try to do it, and you don't reach the item. Every time. It's like, I'm not making it. It's like, what is different? And the things like Demon Souls consumption of when you run, it's actually really, really low. So extending your run as much as you can does make a noticeable impact on how long you can run for. And in this case, reach that one item. and the difference is just so tiny that it just doesn't feel like it's actually important. And then the more you run, the more those like tiny little details everywhere you start noticing. And I think it makes like a big difference. But this only happens when you actually start running it. It's super hard to see it from the outside. Oh,
Did you pick up the clever rat ring there?
Oh, did I not pick it up?
Yes, did you? Is that the item that you're picking up in the arrow trap skip?
Oh god, you just scared me. I was like, I forgot to pick it up.
No, I'm just asking you. I'm trying to make sure that the magic rat also
Ash, don't do
the
this to
clever
me!
rat ring. I'm sorry.
Because that happens sometimes, because with the toggle scheme and everything, it's like, oh, did I forget the ring? Oh my god. Can I please? No, thank you. Oh, jeez. I got the wrong sword. I messed up the fight. I'm actually gonna restart this. Okay, that's my fault. But I'm gonna blame Ash, so that's fine. Wait, I'm live, right? I can't say that out loud.
It's okay.
Dang it. Wait, where's that guy there? I actually had no idea this could happen. Can I please go through?
It's okay. I'll donate to charity every time I distract and all of a sudden I to die.
I heard you have a lot of money saved.
Do I?
I'm very easily distracted.
I guess we'll have to do something about that. Let me figure out an appropriate amount for distracting.
I will say something like 30 cents so you end up like just not losing your lifetime savings.
Uh-oh.
So the item that I just picked there on the Archstone, it's Fool's Idol Soul. The game works always like that. When you kill a boss, the Archstone that pops up in the arena, I think this is the only one that pops like after, in the next area, will give you the soul of the boss that you kill. In this case, we're going to trade that for Soul Ray, which is the equivalent of Soul Spear, which is going to be not my main source of damage, but a very important one, because it's not really how much damage the spell does, it's also really quick. So to finish off stuff or to complement the damage from Soul Mass, which is very slow, but does massive damage. I should have the shield on. Yeah, that's not nice. This is fine. There's a few places in which it's really bad to die, because there's a lot of running. The marathon is fine though, but on a run, for example, this whole section, you cannot die. There's two things. One, I have the RTSR set up from the previous boss, and I need to keep it all the way to man-eaters. It's just messier and unreliable to set it up again. And honestly, it's not needed. If you're doing everything correctly, you should not need another setup whatsoever. But we'll see. Chances of dying at man-eater are very high. No, I'm not gonna make it like it's not. So I might have to.
You're doing magic route though. You're doing magic route. You'll be fine.
No, magic route is messier. You actually have less damage on the way, because the magic is not. It hasn't started playing off yet. It's after. It's after this section that the OP magic thing kicks off. So for oh, what? Ah, that's unlucky. I don't know why I got a roll there. Thank you, game. That was just. I got a roll and it's made me lose the cycle. But it's fine. Yeah, at this point I only have Flame Toss and my Falchion, which Falchion is fine, but both man-eaters and Old Monk are a bit resistant to magic.
Do you mind if I read a donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we have $2 from Alibaba saying, "Good luck, Milt. Also, sorry, rude." Sorry is because he put $2 into the incentive of Brood having to fight Ancient Dragon. I don't know, guys. It's starting to look really unanimous that you guys want Brood to have to fight Ancient Dragon in Dark Souls 2. All achievements. We're at 130 for Brood and 51 for Red. So thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Ali. So this is just a lot of running. So if you have donations or want to say anything, go for it.
Okay. One moment. So, we're running this event not just for your entertainment, but to raise money for Save the Children, an organization that was founded in 1919 as a global force to help those without a voice for themselves. Their programs help 120 different countries and have helped reach and impacted 1 billion children's lives. And you guys have 2 ways to support this charity. Actually, 3 ways. You can donate, which you can donate as little as $1 if you really wanted to. You can buy one of our exclusive Speed Soul Charity Marathon 2020 merch, which all proceeds go to the charity. Or you can even just spread the word about this event and have your friends come over and watch run with us, because that would be really cool to have you guys to enjoy this amazing marathon with. So yeah, please keep those donations coming. And just so you know, when you are donating, have a look at the incentive page. There's some really great runs up and coming. Like, we still have this amazing incentive for Night in the Woods, where the runner, Carl, will play a song from the game on his bass guitar for us all. So it'll be an actual live performance. He is a bass player, and he'll be able to perform a song for us. We're currently at $161 out of 500 for that goal. So if you guys want to see something really cool, take a look at the incentives and see what you would like to put your incentive towards.
Okay, we're finally done running through this area. Just the final run to man-eaters. And hopefully nothing weird happens. The major problem with man-eaters really is not the fight itself. It's like when you're speedrunning, you want to, well, have the fastest possible fight. And man-eaters have this thing that they like to just, like, you know, go fly around, take a trip, take a bit of a rest, a break from the fight, and then come back. And that makes things very slow. The thing is, like, it makes sense that they do that, because if you have them 2-on-1, 2 versus 1 on you all the time, it's gonna be a tricky fight. So that big window does help give the players some breathing room if you have both. But yeah, for a speedrun, it's just a bit tricky. I'm gonna try not to get too greedy, because that's at that point when you're using your spell, which is very slow, and they can instantly charge you when you die. If I do die, it's because there's nothing I could have ever possibly do. Of course, it's not gonna be my fault. I'm gonna put the patch before the one here. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, this is bad. Ah, this is bad. What are you doing? Please land, please land. What? That's very nice. I have the second one now. This is not sketchy. Bloody hell! I don't know if I think I'm gonna reset the run. I'm gonna reset the fight. That was very nice. I think I could have finished it, but I don't know.
You're lucky worse didn't happen.
Oh my god, that was just... They tend to do that when they land next to a pillar or on top of a pillar, that they just AI just gets messed up a bit. Anything? It's much better. Okay. That's more normal.
I could see why this is a lot worse than Melee.
Oh, I have no more magics. No more mana. Okay. I didn't die, but it still feels bad. I had to reset the fight. The major problem is not like you cannot manage them, is that because there's two complete different entities, it's just like it becomes really hard to like manipulate them into doing the what you want. There's no much you can do. It's just reacting to them. This is a very normal fight, really. There's no real much of in the way of speedrun strats for them. It's fighting them a lot, learning their kind of like their patterns, things that you can do. There's some things that you want to avoid. Like for example, I was staying near the center because if they do hit a pillar where they're charging, they're gonna have like a mini hop, and then they're gonna land on you after you roll, which is just insta death.
Also, it's just a really nice way to like manipulate the man-eater to go where you want, rather than just like fly all over the place.
Oh yeah. If they charge through the bridge and they end up in the air, then they start just like flying around.
Yeah, they're a very RNG heavy boss, so you kind of want to manipulate them as closely as possible to stay on the bridge.
Rolls are bad. Oh jeez. So you want to start with a heavy attack because he has more reach and you can stagger him. But if he rolls the attack and catches you at the end, and the magic starts going. No, what the? Oh jeez! Hello. Be nice, please. Okay, that was just not sketchy whatsoever.
You were supposed to have magic and not run out of man-eater, right, for this?
No. He has insane magic resistance.
Oh, he does. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
it has to be done with the crossing
this.
pulse here. I'm gonna consume a few more souls because I messed it up on the elevator earlier. So we advance, and now I have to remember where to go. Oh yeah, I remember. I have to level up. So I duped that soul at the beginning, and now I have made an RNG. Where is she? There she is. And I started using them on the elevators because basically dead time. You don't lose any time, but I lost a bit of time duping the soul at the beginning, but I don't lose any time using them on the elevators. And this means I need only one level up. This is it, and with this we finish the run. I don't think I need endurance, but just gonna get it. And now we're gonna rescue Freak, which is the NPC that we can give our souls, the boss souls that we got, and that's our setup. That we have all the magic damage.
Can I read 2 donations?
Go for it.
All right, so we really hit the bullseye with this one. We just got $100 from the marksman. No comment. But they did put it towards Night in the Woods with the base incentive. And that's amazing. That brings us, I think, at $251 out of 500 and getting that met, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, the marksman, for hitting that bullseye. And we have $5.60 from Fiber saying 60 cents for 60 FPS. Please occasionally remind Milt about items he might have forgotten to pick up, so he panics. And of course, he put that towards Brood, having to fight Ancient Dragon in Dark Souls 2. All achievements. So thank you, Fiber, and I'll do my best to distract Milt as much as possible.
No, please
Thank
don't!
you, guys.
Oh yeah, he got mad. I just landed on him. This is actually makes you lose a bit of time. Not a big deal though. So there you go. Soul Ray, Homing Solar Rev. Now we have unlimited power. Unless I get killed, of course. But the damage is gonna be insane from now on. There is 2 slope quitouts here, which you might have seen it on the other Souls games. Basically, what you do is you land, and you want to land on a slope, and while you're sliding, you quit out. So the idea is that the slope delays a bit the damage calculation that the game does, but it updates what's called your last stable position. And what that does is that you don't take any damage from the fall, but you appear at the bottom after you reload. So I hope I get it, so I get a chance to show them off. That was... I'm not entirely sure I got that one, but we'll see. If I die, here's not a big deal, though. It's like more to show the thing. I didn't get it. I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, that's the power of reloads in this game.
That looked better. I think the problem there is like the problem here at 6 FPS is like you move less forward when you're walking. That means you get less of a slope and you end up like a bit further behind. Oh, come on. But it's not that bad. The timing plays a big role. If you were doing this IGT, you can try 3 times without still being faster than going down like this. I lost a bit of, I mean, that's slow, but it is still faster than going down up to 3 times. On IGT though, on RTA with all the loadings, and of course it's not the case.
Nice job. Are you gonna do the other quit out here, or the reloads?
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Oh, you're gonna do it after Leechmonger.
Yeah, I might die on that one though. That one's tricky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's a lot more riskier, but it's faster.
And it has a 60 FPS unique issue, I think, in which it uploads your last position when you are on the slope, so you spawn me there and then immediately die.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one, then.
We're gonna see how that goes. I gotta start that. This here. So yeah, that's about the damage I'm doing now.
Berto says it happens in console and 30 FPS as well.
Oh, it's updated in the middle. Yeah, the things like here, I'm actually gonna show it off a bit. Here, when you're going down, this cliff actually points a bit on the side, so my position might get updated on the very edge, which I hope is not the case, but we'll see. That seems fine. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, that looked better. I think it was the problem was that I just quit slightly too early, so I wasn't fully on the ground yet. This should be fine, unless I spawn me there, which will be fun if it happens. Okay, it didn't happen. Would have been funny though. So now what we're doing, thank you. Now what we're doing is just, if you look at my stamina bar, you're gonna see if it kind of like delays actually consuming, even though I'm full running, by switching between one-handed and two-handed. So it doesn't seem like much, but since this is a long run through this awful swamp, it does help a bit to keep you on the move. Especially here that we're gonna do with this lovely NPC, trademark of swamps and dark places on Souls games. She can one-shot me basically, which I hope does not happen. Not gonna look. I'm safe.
Wait, are we talking about Shrek?
Shrek.
Me and Berta call her Shrek.
Oh.
Because she wants you out of the swamp. There she is. Hi.
I think I'm fine. Yeah, it should be fine now. I still have to pick up one item here, which can help her catch up, but it should be fine. I can hear her. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine at this point. We're still far from safe on this area. The second part of this is also very tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna be on a RTSR range, which means I'm gonna be really low. And if anything hits me, I'm just gonna die. So So hopefully nothing happens. And that's why we pick up the thief ring to help a bit with that section. It's pretty much, there's only 2 sections in which it helps, basically. Thief ring is the same as the fog ring. It has a milder effect than the actual hidden body or cloak on this game. But it does help delay the aggro from enemies enough that it's a noticeable improvement for some sections.
Especially this one coming up.
Yeah. Especially this one.
Did you have to pick up a cat ring?
Oh god, no, don't do this again! I did pick it up. No, I did pick it up. I'm gonna look anyway. Yeah, I did pick it up.
Okay, good.
You evil,
Just
evil.
sure.
No! God dang it. Okay, I'm not gonna use the thief ring yet because this enemy tends to aggro early and actually gets out of the way without the thief ring. But here, it's when we go into thief ring. Jeez. So this, the major problem with these guys is like they're kind of like pretty much riff-raff enemies. They're not big, but they have one attack that has no wind up, and they hit you 4 times in a row. It's absolutely terrible, and that's the one that you want to prevent. Is that really the only thing? You can react to all the other attacks. They're fairly slow. So in this fight, I'm not very good at. Now we'll see how it goes. You're not doing what I want you to do. Oh. Oh, that's bad. That creates actually a wall for projectiles, so my common soul will not do a damn thing there. Well, that's not nice. Yeah, that was a messy fight, but it's fine. I'm gonna send another one just in case. No, no, no! That's... Okay, I got there. Oh, I didn't. That delayed attack. It should be fine if I just use one of this. No, I took a lot of damage. Wait. This is a bit of a problem. We're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Let me just get this ready. Okay. This is a cool fight, but it's easy to mess it up.
Are you gonna set up RTSR with Garland?
No, no, no. With the fall. You take a fall here.
Alright.
But it's still sketchy. I'm being the plague, basically. Oh, that is really bad. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. Not bad at all. Actually, that's actually. Oh, it's fine. I could not. That's right.
Just the plague ticks. It's okay. Just wait for them.
Oh god. No, the thing is, like, the fight is actually, this route makes it so you don't have to do that, and you don't have to heal, but I messed it up. But she's dead, and that's all that matters. I don't need to level up anymore, so that doesn't matter. I just didn't manage to get the, the teleport in time. We're just gonna go back to human, because why not? And we just move on.
Can I read a donation?
Go for it.
All right. We have $10 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Saying, one day you will wear the hat shark and you will love it. Not sure what that means.
Okay.
Entirely.
That's, yeah, that's an inside joke.
Okay.
It's a hat from a game that's called Vermintide 2, and it's a hat that looks like a dead shark, and I hate it. And it just got added recently to the game. So that must be some of the guys that I play with on Vermintide.
Thank you for the $10.
Thank
and
you.
just a reminder that you can put your donations towards incentives at no additional cost to make sure that some really cool things happen in this event. You can take a look at them when you're donating. You can put them to several different ones.
Yeah, the softlock is pretty much tied. The potential softlock that Demon Souls have, it's pretty much tied to using the initial binding too early when you get the the death message, like the victory message after an archdemon, which is something that you want to do all the time when you're speedrunning, just like quit out, I mean, get out of there as soon as you can, but it ends up being a bit of a problem if you get to the soft log, and you're not gonna realize it happened until you reach the very end when you have to go for the final boss.
Right, it's very frustrating because in
It's
other
extremely
Souls
frustrating.
games, you would just like sign out and then you realize that you didn't get the victory achieved and you will not
Right.
kill the boss. You have
Yeah.
to go back and kill it. But in Demon Souls, if you just, you know, dark side, like, you know, Nexial Bind too soon, you will only find out just before the very last boss at your whole run. Just doesn't even matter anymore.
Exactly. Okay, so hope I don't screw this up because it's a bit tight. Yeah, that was a bit tight. I got 1 tick of damage extra. Oh my god. Nothing to see here. I should heal. Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's not like it's gonna save me from anything. It just makes me nervous. So for peace of mind. So this is the other part. You would normally do is skip through this area, and then you basically go out of bounds, then do some quit out shenanigans, and then you completely skip this whole boss. So this is a giant time save that we sadly cannot do. On the plus side, we can get this sword right here, which is going to increase our magic damage. So we're going to get even more damage.
To be honest, I'm kind of okay that the skip doesn't exist here because that means I get to see Armored Spider and I love the derpy music with them, so I'm totally okay with this.
I do like it because that way we end up with real hardware having one run, and 30 FPS actually having one run, and 60 FPS having a different one. So it just well expands possibilities a bit. So yeah, I'm not all that sad about it.
Yeah, I think it's nice because if you kind of want to like do something a little bit different, you just hop onto 30 FPS and just have a completely, like, slightly different speedrun with skips and stuff.
And that was Armor Spider. And then please direct your eyes to the lovely icon under my stamina bar, because that's the cat ring. It's the greatest thing on Demon Souls by far.
I hope it stays for Demon Souls Remastered.
I bet they're gonna ruin it.
That and little rat ring are just adorable.
Yeah, they're adorable. We already know that the rat ring, they changed it, so I'm not having too much hope for the cat ring. But who knows? Maybe they see reason and keep the cat.jpg.
I do like the magic route more because you do get to pick up the cat ring and come and just do this drop here instead of having to just like traverse all the way down.
No.
It's cool.
Oh, that's really bad. That was my fault. Oops. Whoopsie. I walked too far forward to cast the spell, so he was too much in my face. And what happened, like, if you notice, like, the damage was not all that great. Wait, is that enough? No, it's not enough. Wait, that didn't go well. Can you do the right attack, please? Oh, that one, but you actually have to hit me. No! Oh, dang it. There you go. Thank you. Cat ring again. So this is a bit like the safe strat. You go behind him with the thief ring and just prepare your attacks. If you go YOLO in front, it can be faster, but well, yeah. There's two options. I mean, one, you might die like this, and the other one is that he might jump away and make you cast a third spell that you don't really need. I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this just in case. Don't need that, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway. Oh, I blocked the fucking. That's better, so I have. regain control. So those scopes can actually make it, yeah, exactly like that. So your spell misses. Are you serious? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to use one of these.
Mel, you were supposed to show me how easy it was later on when you got the magic upgrades that you needed to.
No, but they say Flame Lurker. No, Flame Lurker is not easy.
Flame Lurker is scary.
Yeah, no, it's a bit random. I'm not sure if it's even worth going with this Joe strats because it can happen often that you end up losing time because of the jumps. But if you do get the both attacks at the same time, it is very nice.
Yeah, like Manator, just another RNG heavy boss.
So, Dragon God has this weird thing, in like it can be 100% consistent, but it's still extremely finicky. Doing something slightly out of place, recharging too much stamina, taking a bit too long, hitting a wall, for example, instead of hitting the debris, it can throw you off really badly and mess up the cycle. And at this point, I think I'm pretty much on one-shot territory, but we're fine now. After you make it through this, you are good to go. Also, I really love the way you kill Dragon God. It's just silly.
You like that? You like the gimmick of it? Just the two ballistas and then
No, I hate the fight. It's bloody terrible. I just like how you kill him. This thing. It's like, oh, we're gonna do this, and then you just roll and
smack him in the chin.
Yeah. That's what I like. But, no, I think this is a bloody terrible fight. It's just awful. So we're done with that. And I was supposed to, I keep forgetting, supposed to put the cat ring. Also, by law, you guys have to be looking at the cat ring the entire time it's on the screen. In case you haven't noticed, you don't pay attention to the gameplay anymore, just look at the cat. And you know that cat did not agree to get his picture taken. It's clear that it just was caught by surprise. Oh, really? Are you... Why am I... Why is he not attacking? Oh my god, I tested this. Thank you. Finally. Wait, let me double check because that looked a bit odd. That did look odd. Oh my. Okay, this is actually my fault, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the other one. Yeah, that was my fault. I misremembered. I did not need the cat ring on. I needed the full damage. I forgot. My bad.
I was about to say.
Yeah, no, I was supposed to. The thing is, like, that spell does like just enough. The problem is I don't know if I can have this one now. I think this is gonna not kill me. Nice. Yeah, this is not very elegant, so I don't really like that setup. So I was looking for a different one. But I completely forgot I needed the full damage for the spell. It's just I basically, like, the past few days I've been tweaking a bit things on this on the route, the way I'm doing it. And I think I said my memory is not the best before.
No, you're doing great.
Oh, I forgot. There's been a lot of changes this past few days. Whoops. So we need to kill 6 of this to trigger the second phase. I could not lock on them. That was 4, right? I think it was 4. I'm just gonna kill one more just in case.
Just in case. That's a good idea.
Yeah, just like... in case
Yeah,
I
you
forgot
actually
how
need to
count.
kill 6 of the Storm King's children to be able to fight him.
Yeah, it doesn't come down until that happens. And I think I'm fine on mana as well. I don't think I need more. So we're gonna hide over here, have the thief ring so the mantas are not chasing me non-stop. But then I have to switch. Oh. Oh, wait, what? I didn't put the ring! Oh my god, what am I doing? No. No, I didn't run out of Okay, I think I messed it up. I went to the menu to change the ring and then I didn't. That was very, very smart. This is gonna be... I didn't
Milk.
It's fine, I think. Let's see. Actually, this is no fight. No, this is no fight.
You're dodging the Storm King's children.
Yeah, that's fine. But the problem is I'm not gonna be able to dodge them forever. Especially no here. Oh boy. Oh boy. If they attack me now, I'm dead. Not dead, low? Okay. Easy. I went into the menu, didn't I? I went to the rings and then I didn't switch it.
You did say you were forgetting things.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Nice job, though. Hold on, I got something special for you. Oh, go ahead.
Oh. I'm just gonna do this thing. Whoop. Give me all of them.
Wait, where are you?
Christ. Wait, Ash, are you saying anything? Because I don't know, maybe Discord will...
Yes? That was okay.
Okay.
I didn't want to interrupt you. Alright, do you want me to go or do you want to talk?
Yes, 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 go for it.
Alright, okay. So, I have a very special $100 donation from Big Rich saying, the Juggalo community is out here to support Miltrivd and save the children. Demon Soul is down with the clown. And they put that donation towards the bid to see Team Blue Guy do Old Hero No Magic and the All Soulsborne.
Wait, am I on Blue Guy or am I on Sunway? Is that for me?
You're on Blue Guy.
What? Richard, what the hell? Ah, it's the other way around. God dang. Okay, just got distracted now. I gotta... Dang it. That's not how it works. It's the other team that has to do the thing. Dang it. Yeah, I messed up the cycle here and everything. It's gonna be... I got severely distracted by that last terrible fight. Sorry. Okay, let's go. So here, this is sadly not gonna be a one-shot, but we're gonna be pretty close to it. Oh, I hope, unless I mess it up and it hits the shield or something like that. That was not even close to a one-shot. What the... I think I hit the... I think hit the shield on one of the particles. This is a bit sad, but not the end of the world. So here we have to wait because of the... If you don't touch this archstone, you cannot advance. This is like the area that's gated by having an archdemon, and you get like this fancy cutscene and everything. So to get past overnight, you need an archdemon soul. So that means you're forced to go past the first world, and I think it's the way they made it so, well, kind of hide the true last boss of the game. Where's my shield? And also to explain to the players that you can go into all the archstones and all the worlds from the Nexus. Stop. I'll do a quick reload here so these guys get out of the way. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We have $25 from Parse the Potatoes. It says something something ducks something something more ducks colon V colon V colon V colon V colon V. And here's the best part. The $25 went into Team Blue Guy, old hero, no magic.
You guys
I'm
are
sorry,
not
Mel.
understanding how the incentive works. Okay, can you explain it? It's just like it doesn't benefit me if they choose that one, and it's just the other way around.
Yeah, if you guys want Milt to win, you kind of have to put it into Team Sunway, not Team Blue Guy. But you know, I want to just point out we're $14 away from $4,000 raised during the event for Save the Children. You guys have made this shift so amazing to read donations for. If we can make 4,000 possible, I honestly would be extremely happy. So keep those donations coming and help save the children, help those without a voice for themselves. Thank you
Make
guys.
sure I have RTSR. Yes, I do. Okay, this one is extremely spooky. This bridge is just a nightmare. There's several things. I can get hit while dropping down here by those two guys that are behind me. That didn't happen. It only happened once. I wasn't even aware it was a possibility until 2 days ago. And then you want to wait until they do that, because that's a lot of damage. That's a one. Those attacks are actually triple hits, and they have no much of a tail. They just go with it. Very nice. But once you're here, you're good to. Oh, unless you mess up the menu. I did. Oh my freaking. Okay, it's fine. It's gonna be a very challenging fight, by the way. It's gonna be like that, and then I have to like do it again, and then I wait, and then it just dies again. So it's just that's very hard. It takes decades of practice. I did it wrong though, because I was to switch the you switch the ring on the fog gate, so you get the first attack off before he even gets to you. And we're going for the last bit of the game, which is also the scariest. This is God, I'm gonna die here. There's two things here. Three things, four things actually. No, the first is this guy blocking the way, which I have input delay. Oh jeez, am I alive? Oh, that was just a miss. Okay, this. Okay. Sometimes with the emulator, because it's very CPU heavy, you might get the thing fighting for inputs. I basically got my input stuck, and that's why I kept running towards him, and then I got the delay roll, and that was really scary. But I didn't die, so we're good. Actually, that's the first instance I got on today. Usually you get like, it's very rare, like one every hour or something like that. But we're good. We're good. Oh, holy hell. Okay, so we.
Great news. Go ahead.
That guy was the first one. That bridge also requires some stamina management. Requires tight stamina management, especially since I don't have many. You have to enter the aggro range of the Drake when it starts flying at full stamina, then a tiny stamina charge here, and you just make it enter the fire. Not done, because we have Ostrava. Ostrava has two attacks. They both start very, very similar, but one of them needs to be dodged immediately. The other one you need to delay the roll, or if you roll too early, he's just gonna hit you. Even if I try to do a spell, you're not guaranteed for him to like get out of the way. What the? Oh my! Okay, we're fine. Now you have time for the dishes, and I can breathe.
Okay, while we go to this extremely long elevator to Alliance, we just overshot $4,000 by a lot. We just got a $250 donation from Bubba T saying, Milt, am I doing this right? And guess what they did?
Come on, move him! Why? You guys are the worst!
They put $250 into Gurman and Moon Presence,
oh, nice.
No buffs, Team Blue Guy.
Oh my god.
Looks like Team Blue Guy is really the heavy end of this relay race.
Christ. Thanks a lot.
Love it.
That was
Thank
nice. This fog gate's a bit weird, you have to wait a bit to use it. What? Oh man, no, I don't know what happened there. I got my roll eaten. I'm gonna use the excuse though. Nothing happened. Oh, that sucks. I have to run all the way up there again. bloody hell! Okay, it doesn't matter if I go back to full. Oh wait, no. Actually, it doesn't matter a bit. Just gonna go back to human because there is a chance. There is a chance that Alan does an attack that hits me, but does not kill me if I'm at max rage. Whoops. Okay, that's a bit scary. But anything else kills me here, so I don't need to be healed. Oh, what am I doing? That's what am I doing? God dang it! Oh. I thought I had a shield and I didn't switch to it. Oh, but that was unlucky. It's literally 4 attacks to kill land. He's the least complicated part of that section, really. So I hope nothing weird happens on the way and I just die a few more times.
It's okay, Mel. We're enjoying the extra content.
Mommy!
You're completely giving me a heart attack because Alant always just makes me really stressed out when I watch runners go through this section.
Yeah, Alan, the things that a lot of I didn't have that many memes in general. The AI, well, I actually did. Yeah, money just got kind of messy. But that's the thing, though. Sometimes it's just like it's hard to get consistent behavior from some sections of the game. You experience helps a lot to trying to steer things, but mostly I think this is extremely common to all Souls games. Basically, experience lets you have a response for everything. If this happens, I do this. If this happens, I do that. And that's just pure practice at times. You cannot manipulate everything into doing your whatever you want. Oh, a double, nice. Okay, so now I'm scared about Strava. Well, Strava is just scary. Scary with Strava. Why is he so scary?
You focus on the Strava, but Mel, I gotta tell you, you have a lot of love coming for you in this run, so can I read a few more donations?
Yep.
Okay, so we have $5 from Gabby Spur saying, I believe in you, child. And the bad thing is they put the $5 into Team Blue Guy and Old Hero.
My
No
God.
magic. So I don't know if they're doing this right, Mel.
I'm gonna ban you all. They're all from my Discord server. I'm just gonna ban your asses. Oh my God.
But I have good news for you. We just got $100 from Sino saying, thanks guys, smiley face. And they put $50 into Team Sunwee doing Gurman and Moon Presence, no buffs. And Team Sunwee, Old Hero, no magic. So I think they're tipping the scales back into your favor, Milt. So thank you so much, Sino. That's so generous.
Go for it. Since all my friends want me to suffer more, just like everyone that hates me, go for the other one. I think that's how it works. No, just like no, that doesn't make any sense. Forget I said anything.
You're playing the awesome person here and trying to tip the tides. Thank you, Sino.
So the things a bit scary here is like with the soul mass, you don't want to roll away from a land. You want to roll into him. That way you don't go past him and all the hits connect. If you do go on the side and he hits the thing before they fire, they do not hit him. Wait, just gonna wait a bit. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm actually gonna play ultra safe. I don't want to do this again. That was a bit scary. And one more. See, that was it. Oh, man. And that's it. So if you don't get that cutscene that here, it's because you soft log, you quit out too early while an archdemon was dying. There's absolutely nothing you can do, and that's why it's so terrible. So it's basically lose a tiny bit of time, but make sure that you can finish a run. It's for top runners, I will say it's a hard decision. So it's a decision I will never have to go through. That's fine. I just gladly lose time, so I don't have to like lose my run.
You didn't soft lock.
Yeah, just because it's always nice. And this is the hardest fight, the Magikarp.
Surely you have.
And then you go, and Magikarp uses a splash, and it's not very effective. It even missed me. That is very smart of you, Alan. and then you just what's it called? You headbutt her, and that's time.
Well done, Milt. I can't believe it. From 2x game speed, Dark Souls to Demon Souls 60 FPS. That was incredible.
Thank you for your lies, because that was terrible. No, it was actually not that bad, but there were some things that were really unlucky. That I actually like that they show, because the game, I think this happens with almost every game though, but I think Souls games in particular, they look extremely smooth when everything goes well. And I think having this kind of a mess, it's good, because it's actually, there is a learning process, there's a lot of things that can go away, and the runners are very tense during the run, even on the milder sections. You're thinking about the next thing, you're managing your stamina and things like that, and that makes it fun. They are a lot of fun to run. So for everyone that has the emulator or wants to try the emulator, join up. We have a very, very nice community. Demon Souls, it's the smaller Souls community. There's less people running than anything, understandably so, because it's PS3 only. But the emulator is going to open up the way. You do need a kind of like half decent CPU, but with time this is going to be easier and easier to run, and I hope more people get to experience the new one, not just the remake, which should be pretty nice. Still looks awesome, but the original is always going to be there, and everyone should try it at some point. Thank you for having me. Actually, I'm super happy that this happened. It's like, oh yeah, we need a bonus run and we can show this off besides just a relay. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, if everyone can give it up for Milt for those 2 amazing runs. We will see you later on with Dark Souls Remastered any % PvP, so stick around.